Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2018 St. Joseph Catholic High School Grand March. My name is Jessica Ash.
And I'm Colin Dillon, and as is customary for any gathering in our Catholic school, we'd like to start our evening with prayer. So in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord God, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon us, all those who graduate today. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and love. Help them to stay true to their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
We would like to also take a moment to acknowledge that the Grand March is being held on Treaty 8 land, which is the traditional territory of many First Nations, including the Woodland Cree, Beaver, Chippewan, and Métis people. We would also like to acknowledge and pay respects to the elders of these lands, both past and present, and the elders from other communities who may be here today.
We were approached by the grad councils to be the masters of ceremonies for this evening, and like the suckers we are, we said yes.
Even though Colin's second child is due to be born any minute now.
Well, Jess, that was actually Thursday, so we're literally at any moment. I'll just get this out here. It's on ringer, so let's just hope that we can get through this entire evening. The theme of this year's Grand March is Country Vintage, which is fitting because it's Stompede weekend. No cheers for that? No? Okay. A big shout out to the volunteers who decorated this because they did a great job. It looks amazing.
Before we get started, we have some people we would like to thank for making this evening possible.
The Revolution Place for allowing us to be here. Okay, yeah.
The teachers and administration at St. Joe's, specifically our grad teacher reps, Paulette Long, Kim Walker, Emma Emard, and Jessica Johnston, who've put in countless hours planning and preparing and organizing this wonderful event.
Yay! And we'd like to thank you, the parents, grandparents, special guests, and the important people in these graduates' lives that helped them in many ways get to this point. You have traveled near and far to be part of this special day, and thank you for being here tonight.
Now let's not waste any more time. Here are your 2018 St. Joseph Catholic High School graduates. First up, graduate Sam Adalugba, escort Taylor Polacek. After graduation, Sam plans to attend the University of Lethbridge and study nursing and psychology. Sam's most cherished school memory is grad weekend. Sam would like to thank all of his teachers, especially his grade 12 teachers, for helping him gain admission to university, and to his parents for all of their support.
Graduate Justina Adeyanju and graduate Jackson Boyd. After graduation, Justina plans to marry the weekend and be a Fenty Puma model. I'm not sure what that is, but she's going to do it for Riri. Her cherished high school memory was being late to chemistry with Mr. De Bruin. Justina would like to thank Ron Scott, Terry De Bruin, Kelsey Conway, Mr. Dillon, Mr. Palmer for always buying food, and Terry Neighbors. After graduation, Jackson plans to eventually study to become a chiropractor. Jackson's most cherished school memory is lunch with the boys. Jackson would like to thank his parents and, of course, anyone who's ever loved him.
Graduate Nathan Allen, escort Gabrielle Frickberg. After graduation, Nathan plans to go straight to work. A cherished school memory for Nathan was when Carson Switzer broke the window in the front door of the school.
Okay. All right.
Graduate Nika Angera, graduate Hazel and Claudette Sereno. After graduation, Nika plans to upgrade or go to college. Nika has too many memories to mention. Nika would like to thank her family and friends for always supporting her. After graduation, Hazel plans to go to college and work for an airline. Hazel enjoyed making new friends at St. Joe's. She would like to thank her teachers, Mrs. Gorman, Miss Johnston, and Miss Both, as well as her parents for always supporting her.
Graduate Logan Arias and escort Olivia Kelly. After graduation, Logan plans to pursue even more schooling. Logan's most cherished school memory is Sam's shenanigans. Logan would like to thank his bed and his family.
Graduate Angelica Asuncion, escort Ranjay Sabalia. Angelica plans to go to college, but if not, travel after high school. A cherished high school memory was meeting her friends and going on random iced coffee runs. She would like to thank her parents for the values that they have instilled in her, especially perseverance and honesty. Also, her teachers and friends. When she thought it was impossible, they pulled her to believe in herself. She can't thank them enough for that.
Graduate Nathan Aubin and escort Brooke Wilson. And an air bubble. After graduation, Nathan plans to work the patch for a year and make some dirty money, and then go back to school. Nathan's cherished school memory was football and skipping with the boys. Nathan would like to thank his friends and family.
Graduate Giselle Obu, graduate Emily Tommy. Giselle plans to do her best after high school. Cherished school memories include Drama Provincials 2016 and every moment spent with her PODS family. Giselle would like to thank everyone who has shared love with her along her journey. After graduation, Emily would like to grow as a person and do some good in this big, crazy world. Emily's cherished school memory is having an orange eating party with the travel club and having wonderful conversations with the PODS teachers. Emily would like to thank her family, friends, and the POD teachers for teaching her self-love and understanding.
Graduate Tori Baird and graduate Jared Winnicky Hussey. Some royalty here. This is nice. After high school, Tori plans to going on to the King's University where she'll be taking a Bachelor of Science and majoring in biology. Tori will also be playing on their volleyball team. Go Eagles! Tori's most cherished school memory is becoming two-time 3A provincial champions with her volleyball family. Tori would like to thank her parents for helping her continue her dream of playing volleyball and always pushing her to become better even when times were tough. Thank you for giving Tori a perfect life and being two incredible people in her life that she'll forever look up to. Jared plans on taking a Bachelor of Commerce while playing soccer for GPRC after high school. A cherished school memory for Jared is the volleyball road trips. Jared would like to thank Ms. Helm, Danielle, and Mr. Pritchard. Saving that one for later, Jared.
Graduate Knight Baker, escort Alexis Baker. After graduation, Knight plans to go to college to start working towards a degree in order to become a professor. Knight's most cherished school memory was discovering his writing prowess with the help of his teacher, Miss London. Knight would like to thank his friends and family.
Graduate Chloe Baltzar and graduate Julius Tappert Cruz. After high school, Chloe plans to gain enough money to go to college. A cherished school memory for Chloe was becoming the first time she was welcomed at St. Joe's, bonding with friends, meme day, attending arts and open tech, and also being in Miss Johnston's class. Chloe would also like to thank her mother, father, aunt, her grandfather, and her friends that are here, and her friends that are from the Philippines. After graduation, Julius plans to have 2 jobs so that he can easily help his family. Julius' cherished school memory is meeting new friends and having good teachers. Julius would like to thank his mom Dad, and his friends.
Graduate Joseph Barclay. After graduation, Joseph plans to work for a few years to save money and then go to culinary school. Joseph's most cherished school memory is working with Mr. Neighbors in foods class.
Graduate Julia Beauchamp and graduate Abezgi Berhe. Julia plans to continue her education through post-secondary after high school, and Julia would like to thank her mother. After high school, Abezgi plans to go to university, and Abezgi would like to thank all his teachers and his parents.
Graduate Keegan Baudouin, escort Cassidy Reibling. After graduation, Keegan plans to attend the University of Calgary to study engineering. Keegan's most cherished school memory is representing St. Joe's at the rugby team when the rugby team first came back. Keegan would like to thank his mom, dad, and grandma for setting the standard of who he should be as a person. Daniel Ordenick and Mr. Pitcher for teaching him discipline, constant self-motivation, and self-improvement.
Graduate Jessica Bedham and escort Landon Cook. After high school, Jessica plans to travel Europe. Did I miss something awesome? Darn it. After high school, Jessica plans to travel Europe before going to college on Vancouver Island. Jessica's cherished school memory is this moment, including the one I just missed. Jessica would like to thank the internet for always having the answers.
Graduate Carter Bida, escort Anna Cuff. After high school, Carter plans to go to school to get a degree and make money. Carter's cherished school memory was winning the city finals in basketball in his grade 10 year. Carter would like to thank his family, friends, teachers, and the bank.
Graduate Kiana Bell and escort Sheldon Weens. Kiana's plans after high school are to go into a nursing program and then med school. Her cherished school memory was sleeping in math class. That was my math class.
Shocking.
Well, Kiana would like to thank her parents and teachers for giving her the tools to succeed.
Graduate Jonathan Bexton, graduate Nicole Sherritt. After graduation, Jonathan plans to be behind the boat on the shoe shop surfing. Jonathan's most cherished school memory is right now. Jonathan would like to thank his friends for having his back, and a special thanks to Heather to making sure he graduates. After graduation, Nicole plans to attend hair school and come home to her 40 dogs. Nicole's most cherished school memory is hanging out in the St. Joe's lot. Nicole would like to thank her mom.
Graduate Isaac Boadi Boteng and graduate Dominika Onen. I think I need more cowbell. After graduation, Isaac plans to attend university and play post-secondary basketball. Isaac's cherished school memory was basketball provincials with the Celtics. Isaac would like to thank Coach Levy and all of his teachers. After graduation, Dodo plans to become a professional scammer, making lots of money, and marry rich so she can have that money. Okay. Dodo's cherished school memory was the Father Troy dances when Justina sucker punched Sam and threw a chair at him. I don't know if we can say that, but apparently that just happened. Dodo would like to thank Mr. Palmer for always feeding her, her best friend, Michelle, and her parents for always forcing her to go to school at 8:40 instead of 9:50, and I can attest to that.
Graduate Morgan Bodner, escort Payson Bjorklund. After graduation, Morgan plans to take a Bachelor of Science. Morgan's cherished school memories were spirit days with the girls and not losing every school soccer game. Morgan would like to thank her family, friends for supporting her to get to where she is today.
Graduate Sydney Bonneruck and escort Morgan Bonneruck. After graduation, Sydney plans to attend university. Sydney's cherished school memory was lunch with her friends. Sydney would like to thank her mom and dad for being there during her times of panic.
Graduate Haley Buteau, graduate Cohen McKinnon. Haley plans to take a year off after graduation. Haley's cherished school memory is graduating. Haley would like to thank her parents, Miss Martin and Miss Nelson, because they rock. After graduation, Cohen plans to work for the remainder of the year and then go to a bigger city for schooling. Cohen's most cherished school memory is playing basketball at lunch and computers class. Cohen would like to thank his family and friends.
Graduate Dayton Boyce and escort Kirsten Normore. After graduation, Dayton plans to go to trade school. Dayton's cherished school memory was football. Dayton would like to thank his parents and his coaches.
Graduate Megan Boyd, escort Austin Warwick. After graduation, Megan plans to get a job in computer coding. Megan's most cherished school memory was when she made the honor roll in grade 10. Megan would like to thank Mr. Locke and Mr. Palmer.
Graduate Jessica Bratton and graduate Dawson Green. I won't comment. After graduation, Jessica plans to answer the question, what are your plans after graduation? Jessica's cherished school memory is, you're looking at it, her grad. Jessica would like to thank her pod teachers for dealing with her. She would not be here without you. After graduation, Dawson plans to attend his first year at GPRC for Business and then transfer to obtain his MBA. Dawson's cherished school memory is winning the One Acts Festival in Lacrete and being able to perform in Red Deer provincially. Dawson would like to thank his fellow cast members that helped contribute into making such an amazing play, as well as his friends, family, and Kat for always being there.
Graduate Aiden Bradley, graduate Emily Taylor. Aiden plans to shovel sulfur at Gold Creek after graduation. Aiden's most cherished school memory is Fortnite dubs with the boys. After graduation, Emily plans to pursue a career in nursing. Emily's most cherished memory is weekends with her friends. Emily would like to thank her parents, friends, and teachers.
Graduate Dawson Brancati and escort Brooklyn King. Dawson plans to enter into a trade after high school. Dawson's cherished school memory was football and winning the Peace Bowl with the boys. Dawson would like to thank his parents, teachers, football coaches, and his strength coach.
Graduate Mark Briones, escort Michael Briones. After graduation, Mark plans to upgrade for a semester and then go to college. Mark's cherished school memory is meeting new people. Mark would like to thank everyone.
Thank you. Even you.
Graduate Blake Brown, escort Ashton Zelko. After graduation, Blake plans to attend post-secondary to study kinesiology. Blake's cherished school memory is picking March Madness brackets with the boys. Blake would like to thank his family and friends.
Graduate Trajan Brown and graduate Taylor Henley. Yes, more horns. This is excellent. After graduation, Trajan would like to go to school to become a teacher. Trajan's most cherished school memory is meeting the boys. Trey would like to thank his parents and Tori Baird. After graduation, Taylor would be pursuing a degree in business at GPRC. A cherished school memory for Taylor would be the volleyball trips and grad bonding. Taylor would like to thank her friends and family for their constant support.
Graduate Alexander Carter. After high school, Alex plans on pursuing football. Alex's cherished school memory was meeting Tyler Cremasco. Alex would like to thank Mr. Dillon and his friends for liking him.
Graduate Amy Chae and escort Noah Ross. I think coordinated that well. After high school, Amy is attending SAIT, taking a business degree. Amy's cherished school memory was winning back-to-back provincial volleyball championships. Amy would like to thank her family and her friends for supporting her.
Graduate William Chapman. Graduate Christine Martin. After graduation, William plans to pursue a degree in nursing. William's most cherished school memory is the weekends. William would like to thank himself for all the hard work he put in. After graduation, Christine is planning on heading to Fairview and getting her animal science so she can become a veterinarian. Christine's cherished school memory is drama class in grade 10 and wake-a-thons. Christine would like to thank her parents and all her teachers.
Graduate Piper Chillog and escort Owen Frederickson. Piper plans to play volleyball for GPRC after high school. Piper's cherished school memory was winning volleyball provincials 2 years in a row. Piper would like to thank her family for supporting her throughout her high school.
Graduate Cole Clement. Graduate Taylor Flint. Cole plans to work for a year after graduation, then continue on to post-secondary schooling. Cole's cherished school memory was socializing with all of his best friends, as well as finishing class every day at 11:30. I don't know how he did that. Cole would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him in everything he does. Their encouragement has made him the man he is today. After graduation, Taylor plans to attend Concordia University to complete a Bachelor of Science and play on the Women's Thunder volleyball team. Taylor's most cherished school memory is playing on the Senior Cenas volleyball team for all 3 years and being a 2-time provincial champion. Taylor would like to thank her teachers and her family.
Graduate Doran Clough and escort Aaron Perry Gordy. After high school, Doran plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Engineering at the University of Alberta. A cherished school memory for Doran was being a part of the St. Joe's Celtics football and rugby team. Doran would like to thank Mr. Pritchard, Danielle Ordnick, and Mr. Dillon, Ms. Helm, and Mr. Kay.
Graduate Jada Cuccier, escort Mitchell Sikora. After graduation, Jaden would like to attend beauty school to become a hairdresser. Jada's most cherished school memory is graduating. Jada would like to thank Mrs. Lemke and her family and friends.
Graduate Tyler Cremasco and escort Kaylee Shoemaker. After graduation, Tyler's plan is to pursue a career in computer sciences. Tyler's cherished school memory was meeting his best friend, Alex Carter. Tyler would like to thank everyone who supported him without doubt.
Graduate Taylor Cricket. Graduate Cassidy Erickson. Taylor plans to weld pipe after high school. A cherished school memory was weekends with the boys. Taylor would like to thank the boys and his teachers for encouraging him to get good grades. After graduation, Cassidy plans to travel and work. Cassidy would like to thank her mom for all her love, support, and encouragement.
Graduate Kara Criddle and escort Ryland Davey. After high school, Kara plans to attend post-secondary and take the required courses to end up in the pharmacy program at the University of Alberta. Kara's least favorite school memory was falling flat in her face after tripping over a stump while running through the bushes in AD 10. Kara would like to thank her family and friends for always being there for her, especially during her bi-weekly mental moments. Bi-weekly? And her teachers and coaches for believing in her. You guys have all shaped the person she is today. I'm just kidding, Kara.
Graduate Gregory Cunningham. Graduate Bridget Rennie. After high school, Gregory plans to be a millwright. A cherished school memory for Gregory was getting to go on the football trips with his teammates. Gregory would like to thank his parents for pushing him to be the best person that he can be. After graduation, Bridget plans to get rich. Bridget would like to thank her parents.
Easy enough. Get after it. Graduate Jonah Delaire and escort Haley Austin. After high school, Jonah plans to go to college. A cherished school memory for Jonah was the day he got his diploma, and Jonah would like to thank his friends and family for helping him get through school.
Graduate Natalie Dow. Graduate Joshua Gill. Natalie plans to go to the University in Edmonton to pursue a major in political science. A cherished school memory for Natalie was the amazing people she has met. Natalie would like to thank everyone who supported her and her loved ones, especially Miss Long. Joshua plans to attend secondary school after graduation. A cherished school memory for Joshua was meeting all of the wonderful people at St. Joe's. Joshua would like to thank the wonderful teachers and staff at St. Joe's this past year and the constant support, love from his parents, friends, and family.
Graduate Christopher Delgado and escort Taylor Tracy. After high school, Christopher plans to get a business degree and start a business. Christopher's cherished school memories were the ox battles in the parking lot, winning the Rugby City Championships, and all the time spent with the rugby team. Christopher would like to thank all of his real friends who stayed throughout high school.
Graduate DJ DeSuter. Graduate Sydney Wiseman. DJ plans to play football in Edmonton after high school. A cherished school memory was winning 3 consecutive Peace Bowl titles. DJ would like to thank his parents and all of his coaches that have mentored and supported him. After high school, Sydney plans to get as far away from Grand Prairie as possible. Sydney's cherished school memory was watching the football games. Sydney would like to thank her parents for giving everything that she needed to be successful and her friends for keeping her sane.
Graduate Ethan Dextrace and graduate Brianna Welligan. After graduation, Ethan plans to attend GPRC to pursue a Bachelor of Commerce. Ethan's most cherished school memory was walking to Max with the boys in grade 9. Ethan would like to thank his mom, dad, and friends. After graduation, Brianna plans to have fun, as opposed to not having fun. Brianna's cherished school memory is meeting her friends. Brianna would like to thank everyone who supported her throughout the years.
Graduate Olivia Nostransky. Escort Will Ironside. After graduation, Olivia plans to pursue an arts degree in criminology, then hopefully work for the RCMP. Olivia's most cherished school memory is all the wasted time in Bosco and going for lunch with her friends. Olivia would like to thank all of her friends, especially Jaden, Noelle, and Bridget, for forcing her to wake up in the morning.
Graduate Logan Dobko and graduate Rebecca Johnston. Okay. After graduation, Logan plans to play football and move to Edmonton. Logan's most cherished school memory is realizing he's just about done high school. Logan would like to thank the many people who pushed him to do his best. After graduation, Rebecca quotes Miss Vriend and saying, "Oh heavens, I don't know." Rebecca's most cherished school memory is the one time she came to first block on time. Rebecca would like to thank Mr. De Bruin and Miss Long for their unending sarcasm.
Graduate Carter Dirksen. Graduate Shannon McKenna. After graduation, Carter plans to attend university. Carter's most cherished school memory is bringing the whole squad to his house for lunch every day in grade 10s. Carter would like to thank his family for all of their support. After graduation, Shannon plans to go to Concordia University for a Bachelor of Science, then med school, then get rich. Shannon's cherished school memory is the Father Troy basketball tournament. Shannon would like to thank her parents for gassing up her vehicle when she was too broke.
Fair point. Okay. Graduate Emmanuel Deleno and graduate Mikilia Verbo. After high school, Emmanuel plans to look for a better job and work at least 2 years to save money for college. I'm missing it again. A cherished school memory for Emmanuel was when he made the St. Joe's JV volleyball team. Emmanuel would like to thank his family for supporting him throughout school, his friends and best friends for always being there by his side, and to all the teachers that put their best teaching skills, all the efforts, and their patience for all their students. Nice shutout. After high school, Mikilia plans to save up for college. Mikilia's most cherished school memory is when she was able to meet her wonderful friends and also the stress part of being a high school student. Mikilia would like to thank her family and friends who have been there for her during her high school journey, all of her teachers for shaping and helping her expand her learning capabilities, and she would like to thank God for guiding her and carrying her through every step of the way.
Graduate Christian Donato. Graduate Jenna Garrett. After high school, Christian plans to work for a year or two, save some money. He also plans to travel, especially to California, with a close friend. Christian doesn't necessarily have a memory, but will always remember the small details, like close friends talking in the hallways. Christian would like to thank his close friends that he has made throughout his 4 years at St. Joe's, his teachers that had to deal with him for many years, and he would like to give a big shout out to the grad council for making this grad awesome. After graduation, Jenna plans to attend the University of Alberta. Jenna's cherished school memory is finishing math. Sorry, Mr. Dillon.
Thanks.
Jenna would like to thank her amazing parents and the incredible St. Luke pod teachers.
Graduate Corbin Dorham and escort Caleb Rodders. Corbin plans to grab kisses after high school. A cherished school memory for Corbin was being late for every transition block because of the boys. And Corbin would like to thank the boys, the teachers, Mama Bear, and of course Fortnite.
Graduate Skylar Duncan, escort Calandra Bychuk. Skylar plans to become a firefighter or go to college for open studies after high school. A cherished school memory for Skylar was hanging out with friends. Skylar would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and all of the boys.
Graduate Caleb Facette and graduate Courtney Romancevich. After graduation, Caleb plans to take a field operator course and buy a Duramax as opposed to a Dodge or a Ford. Caleb's most cherished school memory is the parking lot. Caleb would like to thank his family and his friends. After graduation, Courtney plans to marry Caleb Facette. Whoa. Okay. Courtney's most cherished school memory is hanging out with Caleb Facette, and Courtney would like to thank her family and friends. Okay.
Graduate Sarah Faltos, graduate Justin Kim. Sarah plans to enroll in a Bachelor of Science program after high school. Sarah would like to thank her mom and dad for always steering her in the right direction and helping her to be the best person that she can be. After graduation, Justin plans to go to college and play football for the Huskies football team. Justin's most cherished school memory was winning the Peace Bowl as a team. Justin would like to thank Brandon's hair, his family, his friends, and his teachers.
Graduate Bradley Fair and escort Brianna Tays. After graduation, Brad plans to work for a year and in the fall of 2019 go to SAIT to complete the culinary program. Brad's most cherished school memory is transferring to St. Joe's to play Celtics football and kicking most teams' butts. Well, I would say mostly all of the teams' butts. Brad would like to thank his parents for being so supportive, his teachers for giving him good grades, and his good friends that made high school fun.
Graduate Andrew Fogel, escort Janelle Radbourne. Andrew plans to attend post-secondary schooling after graduation. Andrew's cherished school memory was the volleyball tournaments. Andrew would like to thank family, friends, teachers, and Phil Duffy.
Graduate Brandon Freeman and graduate Carson Switzer. After graduation, Brandon plans to complete more school. Brandon's most cherished school memory was making Justin chase after the car. I don't want to know about that. Brandon would like to thank Justin Trudeau. I'm sorry, I had to read it. I'm sorry. Carson plans to work after graduation. Carson's most cherished school memory is summer vacation. Carson would like to thank procrastination.
Graduate Tyler Gagnon, graduate Jessica Gervais. After graduation, Tyler plans to work until he finds out what's best for him. Tyler's cherished school memory was making lasagna and foods and adding an excessive amount of hot sauce and not telling the rest of the group. Tyler would like to thank his family and teachers for the support and encouragement throughout his 12 years of school. He would also like to thank Mr. Dillon for always being late to class every day. This made math class a little bit shorter. After high school, Jessica plans to work and travel. Jessica's cherished school memory would be the support system and the life lessons that the St. Luke's Pod teachers had given them when they needed it was time to get their crap together. Jessica would like to thank her parents and grandparents for always believing that she has done her best and encouraging her to keep it up. Thank you for never giving up on me. She would also like to send a warm thank you to Miss Barendrette.
Graduate Sean Gallant and graduate Sean Park. After graduation, Sean plans to take a year to work before going back to school at GPRC. Sean's most cherished school memory is the Kelowna Volleyball Tournament. Sean would like to thank Mr. Duffy for all his time and the memories, and his parents. After graduation, Sean plans to attend GPRC and play volleyball. Sean's most cherished school memory is Monday Shenanigans. Sean would like to thank her mom and dad for their endless support and dedication to her athletics and schooling.
Graduate Jansen Garcia, graduate Claudia Gannett. Jansen plans to attend university after high school. A cherished school memory for him was finally getting a spare in grade 12. He would like to thank his parents, Sheila and Coy. After graduation, Claudia plans to move to Edmonton, go to university, graduate university, and then get rich. Claudia's cherished school memory was blasting Tokyo Drift and Candy Shop in Raymark's truck. Claudia would like to thank her mom for waking her up in the morning and spares.
Graduate Ralph Gomez and escort Alicia Gomez. After graduation, Ralph plans to travel. Ralph's most cherished school memory is waking up at 6 a.m. just to play basketball at 7 a.m. Ralph would like to thank everyone who helped him get here.
Graduate Carol Gonzalo, escort Edgar Jose. After graduation, Carol plans to continue her education. Carol's most cherished school memory is lunch. Carol would like to thank herself for getting herself this far.
Graduate Kyle Gordy and escort Abby Gould. After graduation, Kyle plans to become an electrician. Kyle's cherished school memory is completing grade 12. Kyle would like to thank his teachers and friends for motivating him to continue to try and succeed throughout the years. They've taught him never to give up.
Graduate Mitchell Gorman, escort Hillary Lucan. After high school, Mitchell will be attending Mount Royal University to play volleyball and study. A cherished school memory for Mitchell was the bus rides and tournaments with the Celtics volleyball team. Mitchell would like to thank his friends and family for everything that they have done for him.
Graduate Devin Green and escort Jada Steele. After high school, Devin plans to pursue an education degree. A school memory for Devin was when he got sick. I don't know what that means. Devin would like to thank his family.
Graduate Sophia Galdrin, graduate Noah Lavasser. After graduation, Sophia plans to continue her education. Sophia's most cherished school memory is lunch. Sophia would like to thank the rest of her working brain cells. After graduation, Noah plans to take a well-deserved nap with no alarm set. Noah's most cherished school memory is lunch. Rest in peace, his gas.
Graduate Sebastian Guerrero and graduate Haley Parsons. After graduation, Sebastian plans to go to University of MacEwan for a bachelor degree of commerce. Sebastian's cherished school memory is little things like spending time with friends. Sebastian would like to thank Steffi, his mom, and dad for all their support. After graduation, Haley plans to pursue a degree in social studies or possibly become a hairdresser. Haley's most cherished school memory is laughing a lot in English class with her cousin and probably annoying the rest of the class. Sorry, Miss Long. Haley would like to thank her cousin for being there to make her laugh when she needed it, and her family for helping her all throughout.
Graduate Christine Haggis. After graduation, Christine plans to attend and finish college, make money, and wander. A cherished school memory was Halloween in 2017, as well as graduation. Christine would like to thank her family, especially her Nana and Tata, friends, and teachers.
Graduate Julia Harper. After graduation, Julia plans to get a combined Bachelor's of Science and Education at St. Campus Saint-Jean with a major in biology and a minor in math. Julia's cherished school memory is chemistry labs, last block on Fridays. Everything's a lot more amusing when you're tired and ready to end the week. Drama Club and the grad council members who made planning this event a lot more fun than stressful. Julia would like to thank her parents for standing by her and supporting her through everything these past couple of years. She hopes to do them proud in the future, and also her cats for being just perfect. I did that.
Graduate Quinn Hazel, escort Jenna Bradford. After graduation, Quinn plans to attend college in Calgary. Quinn's most cherished school memory is hanging out in the hub with the boys. Quinn would like to thank his parents for paying his school fees.
Fair thank you. Graduate Ethan Hawk and escort Hannah Sliger. After graduation, Ethan plans to attend GPRC and work in the healthcare. Ethan's most cherished school memories are leaving at lunch and doing fun projects. Ethan would like to thank Ms. Schwant for being such an interactive teacher and always making class interesting.
Graduate Brielle Howe, escort Justin Moulin. Brielle plans to attend Grant MacEwan for a Bachelor of Science after high school. Brielle would like to thank her parents, friends, and family for their endless support.
Graduate Madison Huckabone and graduate Rico Villanueva. More cowbell or air horn. After graduation, Madison plans to attend Peace River Bible Institute for a Christian Studies diploma and later attend university to become an English teacher Madison's most cherished school memory is the times of learning and endless laughing spent with her 4 remarkable POTS teachers. It is because of them that her last 3 years of high school were so cherished. Madison would like to thank the staff of St. Joe's for contributing to her high school journey in many different ways, as well as her friends, family, and God for being her saving grace through it all. After graduation, Ricardo plans to pursue his trapping career. Rico's cherished school memory is going out for lunch and having Edo with the boys. Rico would like to thank the haters for doubting him.
Graduate Jacob Jaravada, escort Carrie White. After graduation, Jacob plans to go to college and study social work. Jacob's most cherished school memory was dissecting a pig brain. Jacob would like to thank his parents for supporting him no matter what.
Graduate Mariana Jimenez. I'm sorry, Alfonso, I didn't even get your name out. And escort, Alfonso Hidalgo. No air horn? Okay. Mariana plans to pursue a psychology degree through GPRC and university. A cherished school memory for Mariana was her grade 9 year, and Mariana would like to thank the girls and her family. Yes.
Graduate Danielle Jobson, graduate Carter Johnson. Danielle plans to become an animal health technician after high school. Danielle would like to thank Nugget Meals, the girls, and her parents. After graduation, Carter plans to attend Mount Royal University. Carter's most cherished school memory was lunches with the boys. Carter would like to thank his parents and family.
Graduate Gage Johansson and escort Brittany Cole. After graduation, Gage plans to earn a post-secondary degree in psychology. Gage's cherished school memories are the parties. Gage would like to thank the homies.
Graduate Heather Johnson Roberts, graduate Logan Wyborn. After graduation, Heather plans to attend GPRC to pursue a teaching degree. Heather's cherished school memory is the band trip to Croatia and Bosnia. Heather would like to thank all of the teachers who have had to put up with her, as well as her family and friends. After graduation, Logan plans to pursue engineering at the University of Calgary. Logan's most cherished school memory is meeting his friends. Logan would like to thank his teachers.
Graduate Keelan Johnston and escort Emma Gaudette. Keelan plans to become an electrician after high school. A cherished school memory for Keelan was the basketball season each year. Keelan would like to thank his parents and teachers.
Graduate John Jose, graduate John Michael Prado. After high school, John wants to get money. John had such a great experience in high school, he had too many memories to mention. John would like to thank his friends, family, and Google. After graduation, JM plans to travel. JM's most cherished school memory is Trupa. JM would like to thank his parents, friends, and teachers.
Graduate Christine Guetta and escort Stephen Tamondon. After graduation, Christine plans to go to school to be a flight attendant so she can see the world. Christine's most cherished school memory is meeting her friends. Christine would like to thank her family and loved ones for always being there for her.
Graduate Daniel Carestis, escort Jersey Switzer. After graduation, Daniel plans to attend university to pursue a degree in commerce. Daniel's most cherished school memory is going full send. Daniel would like to thank the boys and his friends.
Graduate Brian Kim and graduate Bianca Larios. After graduation, Brian plans to attend SAIT. Brian's cherished school memory is track and field events, cross-country provincials, and welding classes. Brian would like to thank every teacher who taught him and coached him throughout his years at high school. After graduation, Bianca plans to go to college and practice doing her own taxes. That's a solid skill. Bianca's cherished school memory is badminton. Bianca would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers.
Graduate Harris Kostanuk, graduate Destiny Waynash. After graduation, Harris plans to become a welder. Harris's most cherished school memory is getting cooled behind Brendan McCormick's truck on an old Platus and an old car seat at the dunes. Harris would like to thank Pritchard for giving him a great high school experience. After graduation, Destiny plans to attend university and continue modeling. Destiny's most cherished school memory is lunch sessions. Destiny would like to thank her parents and Miss Gunson.
Graduate Spencer Kosnak and escort Natasha Austin. After graduation, Spencer plans to see where the road takes him. Spencer's cherished school memory is winning his final Peace Bowl with the St. Joe Celtics. Spencer would like to thank Mr. Pritchard for supporting and pushing him to do better.
Graduate Anna Kazera, graduate Jake McGillis. After graduation, Anna plans to become a veterinarian technician. Anna's most cherished school memory is being with her friends. Anna would like to thank her parents. After graduation, Jake plans to become an engineer and live life. Jake's most cherished school memory is cool math games, sleep, and the weekends. Jake would like to thank the Academy and his friends and parents for always supporting him.
Graduate Kaylee Kramer and graduate Zachary Ruptash. After graduation, Kaylee plans to complete a Bachelor of Science at the U of A and then figure out life. Kaylee's cherished school memory is nerd slushies at lunch and Steve the Sheeposaurus in chem class. I don't know anything about that. Kaylee would like to thank her teachers, family, and friends. After graduation, Zachary doesn't really have plans. Zachary's cherished school memory is rugby provincials. Zachary would like to thank his mom, dad, and his daddy.
Graduate Caden Carrillo, escort Cassidy Durkich. After graduation, Caden plans to play football and go to post-secondary. Caden's most cherished school memory is the bus trips with the football team. Caden would like to thank his parents, teachers, and friends.
Graduate Jaden Kwiatkowski and escort Dustin Wazlowski. After graduation, Jaden plans to travel and go to university. Jaden's most cherished school memory is hanging out with friends. Jaden would like to thank her family and her friends for always supporting her.
Graduate Marshall Lance Patch, escort Kennedy Isley. After graduation, Marshall plans to become an RCMP officer. Marshall's most cherished school memory is being the 2017 Peace Bowl champions. Marshall would like to thank his bus driver for getting him here.
Yep. Graduate Courtney Lander and escort Matthew Lander. After graduation, Courtney would like to attend college or university. Courtney's most cherished school memory is dancing to Grease Lightning in grade 9. Courtney would like to thank her parents.
Graduate Riley Langlois, escort Leslie Funk. After graduation, Riley plans to travel and work. Riley's most cherished school memory is driving his friends to lunch for the first time after getting his license. Riley would like to thank his friends, family, teachers, and most importantly, all of the fans.
Me being one of them. Graduate Braden LaSalle and escort Cassidy McNally. After graduation, Braden plans to work. Braden's cherished school memory is foods class. Braden would like to thank Mr. Neighbors, Miss Emard, Mrs. Bezovi, and Miss Ash.
Graduate Megan Loren, escort Kevin Arnold. After graduation, Megan plans to try and find some work or stay home for a little bit before she moves. Megan's most cherished school memory is taking the bus to school and all of her friends and teachers. Megan would like to thank Miss Christmas, Mrs. Church, and Mrs. Baker.
Graduate Jordan Leaf and graduate Tyson McDonald. Jordan plans to go to school in Calgary, completing her PhD in English Literature. Jordan would like to thank her family, friends, and other supporters to help her get her where she is today. After graduation, Tyson would like to become the Walmart Greeter of the Month. That's a high aspiration. Tyson's most cherished school memory is Clout Chasers for the Boys. Don't know what that is. Tyson would like to thank his mother, father, and Mr. Dillon for trying to scrap with him every time he sees him.
Graduate Ashley Lajar, graduate Dustin Both. After graduation, Ashley plans to study education at GPRC. Ashley's most cherished school memory is Monday night. Sorry, Mom. Ashley would like to thank her family and friends for all of their love and support. Dustin plans to shovel sulfur at Gold Creek after high school. A cherished school memory were the 3-car convoys. Dustin would like to thank the boys.
Graduate Brianna LeMay and escort Pierre LeMay. After graduation, Brianna plans to go to college to study business and major in accounting. Brianna's most cherished school memory is the grade 9 pie in the face. Brianna would like to thank her mom for always supporting her.
Graduate Jordan Lewicki, graduate Jordan Mondu. After graduation, Jordan plans to work in heavy equipment. Jordan's most cherished school memory is not going. Jordan would like to thank Mrs. Bizovi and Mrs. Emard. After graduation, Jordan plans to move to Edmonton to attend post-secondary. Jordan's most cherished school memory is May Long Weekend. Jordan would like to thank her parents and her cause teachers for always pushing her to reach her goals.
Graduate Shailene Lindstrom and escort Braden Dick. After graduation, Shailene plans on continuing to work as well as furthering her education in the field of science. Ultimately, she would like to earn her Red Seal in culinary arts. Her most cherished high school memories are the fun activities, especially the water fights. Shailene would like to thank everyone at the school who helped and encouraged her to get to this point today.
Graduate Dalen Listich, escort Dre Russell. After graduation, Dalen plans to make money. Dalen's most cherished school memory is hanging out with friends. Dalen would like to thank all of his teachers for putting up with him.
Graduate Savannah Locke and graduate Seth McMillan. After graduation, Savannah plans to stay here for a year to start off college and finish her education program in Lethbridge to be an English teacher. Savannah's cherished school memory is when she started dating Seth McMillan. Oh. And when she discovered she was decent at rugby. Savannah would like to thank Miss Helm for her inspiring her to become an English teacher, all the pod teachers, her family, and friends. After graduation, Seth plans to move to Lethbridge to become a fish and wildlife officer. Seth's most cherished school memory is when he started dating Savannah Locke. Aww. Seth would like to thank his friends, family, and the pod teachers. Graduate Alexandra McDougall and escort Josh Coney. After graduation, Alexandra plans to become a reconstructive plastic surgeon. Alexandra's most cherished school memory is finally graduating. Alexandra would like to thank the overwhelmingly strong cups of coffee and perseverance.
Graduate Brianna McEachran, graduate Zach Randall. After graduation, Brianna plans to attend college and hope that no one throws a calculator at her head. Brianna's most cherished school memory is hiding in the bathroom to skip Mass. Sorry, Father Leo. Brianna would like to thank her mama, Casa Baby, and Savannah. After graduation, Zach plans to work until he can figure out what he wants. Zach would like to thank his mom and his dad.
Graduate Chloe McPherson and escort Tate Russell. After graduation, Chloe plans to attend post-secondary and go to law school. Chloe's most cherished school memory is not losing every soccer game and knowing she will never have to write a source analysis again. It's a fair memory, yep. Chloe would like to thank her teachers for not marking her absent when she clearly was, but especially her parents and family.
Graduate Joel Manns, escort Mia Gasco. After graduation, Joel plans to study engineering at GPRC before transferring to the U of A. Joel's most cherished school memory was rugby provincials. Joel would like to thank his parents and friends.
Graduate Bennett Martin. And the person carrying Bennett Martin is graduate Alana Walker. After graduation, Bennett plans to attend the University of Alberta to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Physiology, with the hopes of going into medicine in the future. Bennett's most cherished school memory is trying to take naps in the van. Bennett would like to thank his mom and dad for non-stop nagging him and keeping his gas tank full. After graduation, Alana plans to travel until her heart is happy, earn a PhD in psychology, write a book, or 10, start a family, and get a horse. Elena's most cherished school memory is getting 100% on her 30-1 English diploma, eating pancakes during second block with Ben and Ariana, and wearing slippers to school for the entirety of grade 11. Alana would like to thank Miss Gurman and all the Bosco staff for supporting her through her crazy academic career and her parents for, well, everything.
Graduate Chelsea Martineau, graduate Sam McCaution. After graduation, Chelsea plans to move to Edmonton and make bank. Chelsea's most cherished school memory is trying to take naps in the van and then everybody decides to just start honking. Chelsea would like to thank her parents for the non-stop nagging, keeping her gas tank full, and her teachers for putting up with her. After graduation, Sam would like to attend university in Calgary. Sam's cherished school memory is May Long Weekend. Sam would like to thank his friends and family.
Graduate Casey Mayton and graduate Kevin Mapunga. After graduation, Casey plans to attend university in Edmonton and make bank. Casey's most cherished school memory was the grad fashion show. Casey would like to thank her family, friends, teachers, and the gentleman standing beside her. That's Kevin, everyone. After graduation, Kevin plans to attend the University of Alberta. Kevin's most cherished school memory is winning games with the Fellers. Kevin would like to thank his parents, his siblings, especially his sister, Mr. Levy, Miss Danielle, Miss Conway, and Casey Mayton.
Graduate Krisha Angela Mejica, escort Irene Dela Cruz. After graduation, Krisha plans to travel and become a medical laboratory assistant. Krisha's most cherished school memory was the grade 12 bonding activities. Krisha would like to thank Kenzo for always being there to support me and love me no matter what.
I'm not switching. Graduate Troy Mercier and escort Olivia Van Everdink. After graduation, Troy plans to take a year off, then go to college for power engineering. Troy's most cherished school memory is rugby training with his best friends. Troy would like to thank his mom for getting him out of bed every morning and his best friends for always being there for him.
Graduate Stephanie Miller, escort Lucas Stepaniuk. After graduation, Stephanie plans to live it up all summer before she moves 3,000 kilometers away to play some volleyball. Stephanie's most cherished school memory was winning back-to-back provincial championships. Stephanie would like to thank Mr. Dillon for reminding her of her worth and her two best friends for teaching her how to live.
Graduate Rosio Molina and escort Alexio Gallo. After graduation, Rosio plans to travel, live a happy life, but most importantly, go to university in order to become an accountant. Rosio's most cherished memory would have to be going through high school with her true friends. Rosio would like to thank the teachers that have encouraged her, but most importantly, those who believed in all us students. She would like to thank her fellow graduates that have made high school a good experience. Graduate Madison Moore and escort Tara Yurichuk. Madison plans to take a year off after high school. A cherished school memory for Madison was the travel club trips to Thailand and Greece. Madison would like to thank his parents, close friends, and all of his teachers in helping him succeed.
Graduate Evan Morris, escort Taitlin Voth. After graduation, Evan plans to attend post-secondary for welding. Evan's most cherished school memory is the football trips with his teammates. Evan would like to thank his parents and teachers.
Graduate Austin Morrison and graduate Bailey Rosca. More air horn. I'm liking that that's a thing. After graduation, Austin plans to make some money. Austin's most cherished school memory is skipping class. Austin would like to thank the dad bod. Don't know what that means. After graduation, Bailey plans to attend the University of Alberta Augustana campus to play volleyball and study science. Bailey's most cherished school memory is winning back-to-back provincial titles with the best group of volleyball girls. Bailey would like to thank her first block teachers for never marking her late, even though most of the time she was.
Graduate Chad Morrison, escort Rihanna Kickbush. After graduation, Chad plans to attend GPRC. Chad's most cherished school memory is senior volleyball. Chad would like to thank his family and friends.
Graduate Sean Morrison and escort Sophie Gustafson. After graduation, Sean plans to continue working on his musical skills. He is currently enrolled in the Music University Transfer Program at the college and will continue to play guitar and sing in a local band that he's been in since 2016. Sean's most cherished school memory is being late for math every morning for 3 years, and I can attest to that. It's true. Sean would like to thank his teachers for all their hard work, his parents for their help and support, and his brother for encouraging him to pursue music.
Graduate Renee Morvan, escort Sam Gerard. After graduation, Renee plans to work and pursue a culinary career. Her most cherished school memories are from the skills competitions. Renee would like to thank her big brother for always helping her with her math homework.
Graduate Curtis Monroe and escort Mackenzie Ballack. After graduation, Curtis plans to continue his education. His least cherished memory is from high school math. I'm getting a hate on right now. I'm not a fan. Curtis would like to thank his parents and classmates.
Graduate Taylor Nilsson, escort David Testowich. After graduation, Taylor plans to travel. Taylor's most cherished school memory is hanging out with friends. Taylor would like to thank Cheryl Bryan.
Graduate Jeremy Niven and graduate Robin Vobeda. After graduation, Jeremy plans to become the McManager at Dawn so he can hook it for the boys. Jeremy would like to thank his parents and teachers. After graduation, Robin plans to attend university and pursue a degree in dentistry. Her most cherished memory from high school is spending every weekend with the girls while building lifelong friendships to cherish forever. Robin would like to thank all her teachers, dance instructors, friends, and family for their continuous support.
Graduate Brianna Odlin, Escort Marshall Fisher. After graduation, Brianna plans to travel the world and continue her education. Her most cherished school memory was a travel club trip to Greece. She would like to thank her mother for her continuous support. Graduate Valerie Olette, escort Zachary Fournier. After graduation, Valerie plans to attend Concordia University. Valerie would like to thank herself for being the realist.
Graduate Peyton Ouellette and graduate Matthew Tomlinson. After graduation, Peyton plans to work and make some money before going to NAIT. Peyton's cherished school memory is the many laughs, puns, and memes shared with her closest friends. Peyton would like to thank Heather for always reading and editing her writing assignments, Logan for the amazingly awful puns, Eric, Jono, Dart, and Jake for all the good laughs, Matthew for always being there for me, and all the teachers she's had since preschool. And lastly, her parents and family for pushing her to do better. After graduation, Matthew plans to explore what the world has to offer till he finds his true passion and pursue happiness. The memories he will cherish are the ones with friends. Matthew would like to thank his wonderful supporting parents, his best friends who he would consider to be like brothers, that have made every bit of his life more and more memorable.
Graduate Keegan Palmer, escort Lucas Trace. After graduation, Keegan plans to travel more of the world and also go to university to become a physiologist. Keegan's most cherished school memory is being a Sina and boolin' with the girls. Keegan would like to thank her wonderful family for supporting her no matter what, her friends for sharing many laughs and smiles, and her best friend for standing by her side and making this year so special.
Graduate Braden Paquette and escort Sydney Thacker. After graduation, Braden plans to pursue post-secondary education as well as a career in hockey. Braden's most cherished school memory is picking March Madness brackets with the boys. Braden would like to thank his family and all those who have supported him along the way.
Graduate Noelle Peckham, escort Coy Cuthbertson. After graduation, Noelle plans to go with the flow and see where life takes her. I like that. Noelle would like to thank her family, friends, and VPN for unblocking Snapchat.
Good Lord. Graduate Michael Penny and graduate Cameron Stromberg. After graduation, Michael plans to go to the University of Alberta and hopefully pass. Good. Michael's cherished school memory is the first day of grade 9, being at a new school and making new friends. Michael would like to thank people who helped in group projects. After graduation, Cameron plans to attend university. Her most cherished high school memory is partying with her friends. Cameron would like to thank her parents, teachers, and friends.
Graduate Jesse Perry, escort Michaela Smith. After graduation, Jesse plans on attending post-secondary. His most cherished school memory is hanging with the boys in the gathering area. Jesse would like to thank his parents for always encouraging him to do his best.
Graduate Mackenzie Pearson and escort Blake Carpenter. After graduation, Mackenzie plans to attend GPRC. Mackenzie's most cherished memory is the weekends. Mackenzie would like to thank the girls, her mom, and her dad.
Graduate Jennifer Payton, graduate Tanner Rupertus. After graduation, Jennifer plans to attend college and pursue a career in medicine. Her most cherished school memory from St. Joe's is the grad fashion show. Jennifer would like to thank her family and friends for helping her to get where she is today. After graduation, Tanner plans to attend post-secondary school. His most cherished school memories are the football practices and games. Tanner would like to thank Coach Pritchard and Miss Martin.
Graduate Levi Power Fardy and escort Ainsley Tuttle. After graduation, Levi plans to attend GPRC to pursue a Bachelor of Science. Levi's most cherished school memory is traveling with the senior boys volleyball team. Levi would like to thank all his PA teachers, Mr. Duffy, and his parents for all their help and support.
Graduate Brandon Stearns, escort Holly Guillen. After graduation, Brandon plans to continue with school for another 8 years. Brandon's most cherished school memory is the day that his teachers didn't give a test. That one day. Brandon would like to thank his mother.
Graduate Dayton Redding and escort Keely Sauter. After graduation, Dayton plans to go to college for power engineering. Dayton's cherished school memory is with the boys. Dayton would like to thank all of his teachers.
Graduate Kaylin Redwood, escort Kale Troop. After graduation, Kaylin plans to attend GPRC for Business Administration. Kaylin's most cherished school memory is the May-long weekend. Kaylin would like to thank her parents and sister for supporting her and encouraging her to do her best.
Graduate Kaylee Weiswig and escort Christina Hulbert. After graduation, Kaylee plans to attend university and pursue a Bachelor of Commerce. Her most cherished memory from St. Joe's is spending time with friends in Mr. Sylvester's class during exam week. Kaylee would like to thank her parents, friends, and teachers.
Graduate Mary Ray, escort Joseph Lopez. Mary plans to save up for and possibly pay for college after high school, travel, and then maybe go back to school. Mary would like to thank her mom, dad, her dog, her besties for always supporting her, and McDonald's.
Graduate Anastasia Riggs and escort Matthew Satoff. After graduation, Anastasia plans to attend college. Her most cherished memory is sitting in the back stairwell with friends at lunch. She would like to thank Mr. Sylvester.
Graduate Zachary Ringrose, escort Joa Gustafson. After graduation, Zachary plans to attend trade school. He will miss hanging out with the boys. Zachary would like to thank all of his teachers for putting up with him over the years.
Graduate Emmy Lou Robinson. After graduation, Emmy Lou plans to work with Indigenous people.
Graduate Maria Rodriguez, escort Dylan Smith. After high school, Maria plans to pursue hopefully something in the medical field. Maria's most cherished school memory was meeting all of her friends. Maria would like to thank Google and anyone who let them copy her homework.
Graduate Carly Roms and escort JP Prado. Is that a basketball reference? I think it was a basketball reference. After graduation, Carly plans to play ball at GPRC while working towards becoming an athletic therapist. Her most cherished memories at St. Joe's include basketball tournaments with the girls, especially Father Troy. She would like to thank her coaches, friends, and especially her parents for always supporting her.
Graduate Jordan Rudick, escort Matthew Doucette. After graduation, Jordan hopes to end up working in a veterinarian clinic. Jordan's most cherished school memory was going to the bathroom, which really meant going to Tim's. Jordan would like to thank her uncle and grandpa who have passed away. They are up there watching over her so they can make sure that she actually does her work.
Graduate Tage Sapurja and escort Carter Leaf. After graduation, Tage plans to go to GPRC to study science. Tage would like to thank her family, the girls, and her teachers. Graduate
Savannah Santry, escort Ethan LaFleur. After After graduation, Savannah plans to piece back to the Maritimes. Savannah's most cherished school memory is chillin' in the bus with her girl, Bree. Savannah would like to thank Brianna for waking her up in the morning and making sure she went to class.
Yeah, I'll attest to that one. Graduate Tania Schulemer. Sorry, Bennett. And escort Bennett Winnicky Lewis. Yeah, there you go. Tania plans to train in Calgary for speed skating and pursue a degree in business. Tania will miss her morning gossip sessions with the girls. She would like to thank Mr. Pritchard and Danielle for helping her with Get These Gains. Yeah, there you go.
Graduate Maya Sears, escort Danny Carpenter. After graduation, Maya plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Engineering at the U of A and see what happens from there. Maya would like to thank Miss Helm, Mrs. Berendret, her family and friends for their continual support and helping make high school a fairly positive experience.
Graduate Abigail Sims and escort Jasmine Mondero. After graduation, Abigail plans to leave Grand Prairie. Her most cherished memory will be the final bell rings. Abigail would like to thank all of her wonderful friends for keeping her afloat.
Graduate Dalen Slager, escort Jasmine Rouse. After graduation, Dalen plans to become a welder and join the men's rugby team. Dalen's most cherished school memory is winning a significant amount of championships and tournaments in the 2 years with the Celtics rugby team. Dalen would like to thank his family, friends, and coaches.
Graduate Mackenzie Slager and escort Shay Goosney. Mackenzie plans to move to Nanaimo and get her early childhood certification after high school. A cherished school memory was meeting Cheryl Bryan. Mackenzie would like to thank Ms. Wish and Cheryl for always believing in her and never letting her give up.
Graduate Annette Spence, escort James Barclay. After graduation, Annette plans to get a job. Throughout her time at St. Joe's, Annette enjoyed making new friends. She would like to thank her parents, Mrs. Baker and Mrs. Church.
Graduate Raquel St. Jean and escort Curtis Hessler. After graduation, Raquel plans to further her education and attend college. Raquel's cherished school memory is the countless days spent with friends, laughing, goofing off, and freaking out over finals, as well as all the hilarious times she had to face in the pods, which she was glad to be a part of. Raquel would like to thank both her parents for the many times they supported and helped her during her time in high school, as well as the pods teachers who made her feel so welcomed at St. Joe's.
Graduate James Stewart, escort Kaylin Thomas. After graduation, James would like to attend university. James' most cherished school memory is hanging out with the boys at lunch. James would like to thank his mom, dad, and sister.
Graduate Abiel Tabafor and escort Lily Stasia. Abiel plans to go to university and play basketball. His most cherished memories at St. Joe's including making his first dunk in grade 9 and winning zones in grade 11. Abiel would like to thank all of his teachers, Jesus Christ, and his parents.
Graduate Benjamin Techrobe, escort Tristan Noel. After graduation, Ben plans on moving to Victoria and studying psychology at the U of Vic. Ben's most cherished school memory is almost being suffocated when someone shoved gym shorts in the head of the mascot's costume.
That happened?
Ben would like to thank his pod teachers, buddies, and parents.
I didn't know that happened. Graduate Ryan Tebow and escort Gabby Bolio. Ryan plans to continue his education in the field of science after high school. Ryan has too many memories and good times during school that it would be simply impossible to pick one. Ryan would like to thank his family for being his biggest supporters and motivators, and the friends who have always had his back.
Graduate Kian Timmons, escort Emily Shaw. Kian is off to become a welder's apprentice after high school. Kian's cherished school memories are all the memories he made during his time with the football team at St. Joe's. Kian would like to thank his family, friends, teachers, Mr. Pritchard, and his coaches who have gotten him to this point.
Graduate Mary Trinidad and graduate Paul Sabato. After graduation, Mary plans to vacation in the Philippines before going to college. Mary's most cherished school memory is nap time during yoga and going outside during the winter for Snoga. Mary would like to thank her mom, little brother, friends, and Mrs. Weaver for always supporting her, all the teachers, staff, and students who organized this event, and lastly, her dad, her source of strength and wisdom. After graduation, Paul plans to work full-time for the summer. Paul would like to thank his parents for supporting him.
Graduate Erin Turcott, escort Kaylee Popek. After graduation, Erin is hoping to ascend state. Erin's most cherished school memory is not being able to find his moped in the parking lot, since other people would just pick it up and move it so they could take his parking spot.
That's a thing? That's hilarious.
Erin would like to thank his parents and all of his friends that have stayed with him since freshman year.
Graduate Dallas Turner and escort Ashley Roberts. After graduation, Dallas plans to take a year to just work and have fun, then go to university to get his master's in architecture. Getting the St. Luke cake and sweaters made, despite the challenges the job got done, are his cherished school memories. Dallas would like to thank his teachers that he's had over the years, his friends, both his close friends and silent friends who were there when he needed them, his parents, mentors, and the rest of his family.
Graduate Raymark Unera, escort Kara Bradding. After graduation, Raymark plans to fulfill his dreams of becoming a corporate business attorney by attending university and studying law. Raymark would like to thank his parents as well as his fellow members of both Grad Council and Interact Club for making Grand Prairie a better place.
Graduate Rebecca Vabrick and escort Brennan Myatt. After graduation, Rebecca plans to attend university. Rebecca's most cherished school memory is hanging out with friends. Rebecca would like to thank her teachers, parents, and friends. Graduate Tyra Wynot and escort Jared Funk. After graduation, Tyra plans to study psychology at U of A. Tyra's cherished school memory was attending provincials with the drama class. Tyra would like to thank her cats, who have always emotionally supported her despite their condescending attitudes. I can relate.
Graduate Ariana Williams, escort Thomas Dodoro. After graduation, Ariana plans to create a dating site called LostSouls.com so we can all go nowhere together. That's a good one. Ariana would like to thank Wikipedia, Google, Control-V, and Control-C.
Graduate Wyatt Williams and escort Taylor McDonald. After graduation, Wyatt plans to look for mint stuff at the G-Dale Mall? Goodale Mall? I don't know what that is. The Goodale, is that what we're calling it? G-Dale. I did it right the first time. Wyatt would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and Jordan Mondu for pushing him to achieve his goals.
Graduate Jake Wilsey, escort Maria Maxwell. After graduation, Jake plans to attend post-secondary and pursue a career in science. Jake's most cherished school memory is the bus trips to volleyball tournaments and not losing every school soccer game. That is. Jake would like to thank Mrs. Helm, Mrs. Walker and Danielle.
Graduate Riley Wilson and escort Tamara Cote. After graduation, Riley plans to chill in the lot with the boys. Riley's most cherished school memory is making a Don's run every day at lunch. Riley would like to thank Danielle for doing his homework.
Graduate Avelino Zapanta, escort Kim Adwan. After graduation, Avelino plans to travel or go to university. Avelino's most cherished school memory was working on his PBL project in grade 9. He would like to thank his parents, and the Lord.
And finally, graduate Lucas Zapata and escort Lexi Humphreys. After graduation, Lucas plans to go back home to Southern Ontario and attend Brock University to study communications and sport relations. Lucas would like to thank Mr. Dillon, Miss Helm, and his mama.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to now introduce to you the St. Joseph class, graduating class of 2018.
Jess, that's a pretty great looking group there. They brought their A game, or they didn't half send it. They full send? No? No? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. This group of graduates will always have a special place in my memories as a teacher. This group is the one that started the same time at St. Joe's as I did. And as a terrified teacher who taught in Rainbow Lake, this group made it easy to transition to life at St. Joe's. I was gratefully able to wear a lot of different hats with this graduating class, from coach, phys ed teacher, math teacher, unqualified therapist, crazy uncle. The list is endless. I would not trade those hats in for the world, and my hope is that you've been impacted not only by me, but by the amazing staff St. Joe's has been able to provide you. Hey. Within those hats, there are some great experiences I've shared with this group. Junior basketball, football, track and field. Dalen, I will always remember you being the X-Man, needing a sub every single time. Yeah, it's a thing. And I'll still take as much credit for Abiel Tabafor's skills as he'll give me. No? Okay. Sport education, weight training, the Golden Boot intramurals, and some self-defense activities in phys ed. Justin Kim, I'll never, ever admit that you beat me in wrestling, so don't bother spreading that one around. And class time. For most of the graduates, you can encounter me roaming the halls, interrupting class, writing on anything I could with a dry erase marker, trying and mostly pleading to teach you something about math, apparently more so than others. This is where most of my memories of this graduating class lives, and anyone in St. Luke can attest to some, all of the above memories that usually happen on the daily. Your many accomplishments in sports and drama performances, we've shared some great memories that will resonate with me for years to come. I've been so fortunate to spend the last 4 years teaching at St. Joe's, and while I can say that the learning is supposed to be happening with the students, it's safe to say that I've learned a lot from this graduating class. Some of the words that describe what I learned during my time with the graduating class are patience, play, and family. Patience, like being patient when it comes to any missing assignments handed in a day, a week, a month, 3 months. You all know who you are. Sean Park, Steph Miller, Jansen Garcia, just to name a few. Still looking for those assignments. Play. Making sure I find some way to let Trey, Marshall, Alex, Tyler, Troy, and the rest of the boys in my phys ed class find some way to play basketball. Still not sure if Alex Carter has figured out the Odell. No? And lastly, family. This graduating class treats each other like their family. Whether it's on a team, in class, or working on projects, they pick each other up, will do anything for their classmates, and will always demonstrate love and compassion, like we're one big family. Potlucks, grad bonding, showcases, theme days are all examples of how this graduating class comes together to celebrate each other. I hope that your time at this school has impacted you like you've impacted me in my time at St. Joe's. I'm literally here when my wife is about to have a baby. I hope you have a willingness to advocate for things you believe in, that you try anything once, and give your best regardless of the situation you're in. I know those are things I live by, and you've all motivated me to continue using those mottos. You're all a huge reason why I loved working at this school. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I wish you all nothing but the best in the future. I'm honored to be sharing this special night with you and your families.
Graduates, when I think of all of you, I think about the countless times you would find the most random topics to get me off task in math class. From watching random videos on YouTube that show the entire Bee movie in 3 minutes, to putting on the fake fireplace during Christmas to get us into the holiday spirit, it's been a blast. I met the most of you in the grade 11 year and had the honor of teaching some of you again in grade 12. Just an FYI, when you thought I couldn't hear you all gossiping about your weekend shenanigans, I could. And when I said I could write a book about all the things that I overhear in a week, I mean it, and you should all be careful. I never thought that I would attend another graduation after my own in 2007, let alone MC1. I want to let you know how much it means to be here celebrating this milestone with each of you. Be proud to be part of this graduating class and all that you have accomplished. But remember, this is just the beginning. By the sounds of reading all 240 of your grad surveys, some of which were only handed in 2 days ago, you all have big dreams and a lot to offer the world. Hold on to the friendships, lessons, and fun times that you had at St. Joe's, and be proud to call yourself a Celtic or a Cena. Seize every opportunity and live life to the fullest. Take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. And don't forget, we still have class on Monday.
So after we had a chat about a couple things, and we were talking with Miss Martin about the annual air band competition that usually gets put on around Christmas time. It's been a tradition since I've been at St. Joe's. And this year she mentioned that there was a lot of teachers that really wanted to perform on that day. However, as you know, Miss Martin just doesn't take anyone for the air bands.
We couldn't just let anybody up here on this stage to steal our time to shine, so we took additions.
And here's what happened. Thank you. This is an awkward.
Hello and welcome to American Idol.
Joel, this is St. Joe's Idol.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Well. Okay, welcome to St. Joe's Idol. We have we have 2 celebrity judges today. We have Jessica Ash, winner of the Virtue Award for Honesty, and I tell you, these 2 are going to be cutthroat.
We're here to see if there's any talent among St. Joe's staff.
We also have Colin Dillon, previous used car salesman.
How did you know I was a car salesman?
I seen the sign.
Let's have a look and see at the videos that were pre-submitted to see if there's any talent in those. Do 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 do.
Speed Rock 1. Cool, cool, cool.
cool. Spin, shimmy, kick, shimmy, kick, shimmy, kick, roar. Pouncy, 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 pouncy. What's up now?
Clearly, people don't know what an idol is. How do you think the contestants will do today, Colin?
I'm excited to see what the contestants did with their challenge of finding a song that relates to the 2018 grad class.
Let's hope that the talents are as strong as those grads that are graduating this year in 2018.
I'm not holding my breath, Jess.
I did bring these.
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Clearly, she should stick to cooking.
Hi, I'm going to do St. Joe's version of Canada. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Is it done?
Is it over?
Are we done?
Can I start again?
Try something else.
Use your diaphragm!
Oh, Canada? More like no, Canada. You sure that's an appropriate song for right now?
Could you please try something else?
I hope you didn't quit your day job for this.
I think you're pretty.
I don't.
You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as that next glass of brandy. And honey, I get stoned on your love all of the time.
Wow, Jess. I was pleasantly surprised with that one.
I really did not expect that.
Not at all. Oh, Jess, that was a fantastic one. They really pull it through.
I had to disagree with you, Colin. The performance was flat, very little, to no talent there. It was forced.
I really like the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to sing Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, because I will always love you. Just give me a minute. No, I can't sing it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is it okay if I put my lucky jacket on? So I'm going to be performing School's Out for Summer. School's out for summer. School's out forever.
Yeah, don't ever.
Good evening, graduating class of 2018. I just had a small story, little song that I wanted to share with you. After the cavemen learned, and as time went on, words went on, and on and on and on. The dictionary is a very big book. The dictionary is very necessary. Your vocabulary A to Z.
Oh, it's done? Oh, hey, thank you. Yeah, great, thanks.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I'm not here for video. I just want to know, do they have their log sheets?
This isn't my classroom. Well, Colin, just as you expected, not much talent to be found here.
That's right, Jess. I mean, they tried their best, and that's all we could ask.
But what they lack in talent, they make up for in spirit and heart.
That's right. We hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it.
Congratulations to the grad class of 2018. You did it!
Well done. Congrats.
Congrats!
Tailgate buzz, it's a
Mr. Dillon, have you ever found missing students from class in the school parking lot?
Students, I've seen teachers in the school parking lot.
Clearly, we need to look for our graduates for real talent.
Do you have any idea who that guy was from sang the Bruno Mars song? I feel like I've seen him from somewhere.
Used car dealership, maybe?
Probably. A lot of teachers took a big risk in being a part of this video and putting on a performance that will hopefully be a lasting memory for you. Taking a risk for those who are most important to you is a message that the staff at St. Joe's hopes you take away from not only from this video, but your time at St. Joe's. Please help me give a huge shout out and thank you to Mr. Joel McLeod and the entire St. Joe's staff who helped make that video possible.
Now it is time to showcase some of the talents of our graduating class. Please note the performances will not occur in order that they are listed in the program. Our first performance is a duet from two of our grads, Giselle Abu and Krishna Angela Mahika, who are singing Found Tonight by Lin-Manuel Marina and Ben Platt.
We may not yet have reached her glory, but I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell their story, they'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Tonight.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let the lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. So when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand and
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you,
someone will come running to take you home.
raise a glass to all of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
Out of the shadows comes morning, it's breaking, and all is new. All is new.
It's only a matter of time. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. And when our children tell their story,
You will be found.
they'll tell the story of tonight.
Oh,
No matter what they tell you,
tomorrow there'll be more of us.
telling the story of tonight. The story of tonight.
Well, that was no O Canada song quality. No, I'm just kidding. That was phenomenal. Miss Nelson, if you're out there, you need to take some notes after that performance. Well done.
Our next performers are graduate Sean Morrison with his brother James. Their group name is Mirren, and they are performing 2 songs for us tonight. The first song is from Mumford & Sons called Below My Feet, and a second is a Mirren original called Heedless.
How's everyone doing? All right, we're gonna play 2 songs here, so we hope you like them, I guess. Oh.
We're gonna do a song called Heedless first. This is an original that we both wrote, and it's my great honor and privilege to play with my brother and your classmate Sean Morrison. It's been a crazy time playing these songs, and hope you can find meaning in them.
You spoke the truth. I could not listen. I could only hope. I could only keep wishing. So I start crying needlessly. You dry your tears and show your courage. You hardened your heart until darkness flourished. And why do I so heedlessly turn your love and gaze from me?
Maybe you were right to cast my life to the night. A fool can only learn when
Maybe you were right to cast my life to the night. A fool can only learn when he stops searching for light.
Sean Morrison, everyone. So we started the band quite a few years back, and we started out as a Mumford & Sons cover band. And so this is our Mumford & Sons cover song of the event.
Cold as the blood through your bones, and the light which led us from our chosen homes. Well, I was lost. Now I sleep the hours that I can't weep, when all I knew was steeped in blackened holes. Well, I was lost. Keep the earth below my feet, for all my sweat, my blood runs sweet. Let me learn from where I have been. Keep my eyes to serve, my hands to learn. Keep my eyes to serve, my hands to learn. So I was still, but I was under your spell, when I was told by Jesus all is well. So all must be well. Just give me time. Desires and mine, so wrap my flesh in ivy and entwine, for I must be well. Keep the earth below my feet, From my sweat, my blood runs weak. Let me learn from where I have been. Keep my eyes to serve, my hands to learn. Keep my eyes to serve, my hands to learn.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wow. Another amazing example of the great talent that the students, not the teachers at St. Joe's have.
Our final performance will consist of the graduating men of note. This group consists of the graduating members of the Grand Prairie Boys Choir under the direction of Jeannie Purnell, who has been with these boys for 10 years. This group will be heading to Ireland to perform this summer. They will be singing Good Riddance by Green Day.
Hey, Ethan.
Yeah?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cash.
Cashew.
No, I want peanuts. Hey, Ethan.
Yes?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I have no idea.
Nice.
I'd say bring your phone out, Ben. We're not good enough to sing the actual tune of the song, so we have to sing down. That's why he's tuning his guitar down.
If anyone has any more jokes, I'd appreciate that.
Trying to think of another one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Oh, don't cry.
All right, here we go.
Another turning point, forks again the road. Time drags you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. But in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Wow, what a performance. We've been spoiled tonight with the amazing talent that St. Joe's has. I'd like to now call on Raymark, the grad council rep, to take a moment to say a few words. Come on up, Raymark.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ray Martinera, and I will say the names of the people who need to come forward to the stage on behalf of our grad committee. May I please call on Brielle Howe, Madison Huckabone, Julia Harper, Cameron Stromberg, and Kara Criddle. My name is Ray Martinera, and I'm a member of the 2018 Student Grad Council. I would like to introduce the other members of our council. Please stand up or wave if you're not on the stage. Kara Criddle, Olivia Nostransky, Jenna Garrett, Julia Harper, Brielle Howe, Madison Huckabone, Rebecca Johnston, Jaden Kwiatkowski, Renee Morvan, Jennifer Payton, and Cameron Stromberg. Graduation is an event which has been 13 years in the making. This year we have all been busy preparing to make this event as best as possible. We have organized fundraising events such as the grad fashion show, arranged grad bonding events that have turned out to be really spectacular, like our grad scavenger hunt, our little get-togethers, and our dress-up theme days.
We have also helped our community by donating to our local food bank, Catholic Family Services, and providing a Christmas to family at the Odyssey House. In light of these many events, we would like to thank the grad class, parents, teachers, and community for their support and contributions in making all of our endeavors successful ones. We started our year by hosting the annual grad fashion show, which was an amazing experience for all who participated. Thank you to the volunteers, students, teachers, and parents who helped make this night a memorable one. From models who strutted their stuff on the catwalk to individuals who helped backstage, we appreciate your help. We want to thank all of our families and numerous local companies and their donations of items in the silent auction. Also, a big shout out to our MCs, Raymar Cunera, Madison Huckabone, and Olivia Nestranci. Thank you.
We would now like to acknowledge our parents. We would like to thank our parents for giving us the support and encouragement that has helped us reach the goal of graduating from high school. Taking us from diapers and crayons to driver's license and becoming of age, you have been there every step of the way. We could not have done it without you. A special thank you to Mrs. Listage and Carmen LeMay, who contributed to the decorating process to make this event so beautiful. We have a small token of appreciation we would like to present you after the dance.
To our teachers, we thank you for all that you have done for us. You have been an enormous contribution to our success in the last 13 years as confidence builders as we step into the future. It is thanks to you that we are now entering the world as responsible citizens. We especially want to thank Mr. Palmer, Mrs. Walker, Ms. Long, Mrs. Emard, and Mrs. Bryan for their dedication to our graduating class over the past school year. We would like to thank their many efforts in organizing events and working with both parent and student grad councils to make our grads so incredible. Also, to our two wonderful MCs, Ms. Ash and Mr. Dillon, thank you. All of these coordinators always seem to be multitasking, and without all of your effort, this day could not have happened. Prior to the dance, please come to the stage area to receive a token of our appreciation. Thank you.
At this time, we would also like to thank Maya Sears, who gave a wonderful valedictorian speech yesterday to our GLAD class. It is a tradition at St. Joe's that the grad class thanks our valedictorian with a small token of our appreciation, which will be presented to Maya prior to the dance.
And lastly, we would like to thank the grads. Without you, the memories and adventures would not have been the same. Together we made it. The last 4 years have passed by so quickly, and yet here we sit, the class of 2018. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you to the Grad Council for all of your work. We want to say once again that we were honored to be asked to be your MC for your special night. It means so much to be part of your graduation.
Make good decisions out there. Don't be afraid to make a mistake or two. I know for a fact that Jessica and I made a few tonight. It happens, some more than others. We've got a couple housekeeping items. For anyone attending Dry Grad, please meet at St. Joe's at 11 p.m. And for anyone who still wants to attend Dry Grad, please see Ms. Tom Hewitt by the stage. She will have forms that you can sign to participate. And she'd like to give a huge thank you and shout out to the following Dry Grad sponsors. They had 3 levels of sponsors. One was a broad sponsor, and those were the Christian Fellowship Assembly, Manhattan Clothing, Ernie's Sports Experts, and Shepherd's Fold. Silver sponsors, Daryl Vavrick, Rentco, and Christine Ruptash. And a special thank you to our gold sponsors, the Wilsey family, Dr. Keith Harper, Can4, the ATA, and the GPCSD board. Please join me in giving a round of applause to these great supporters.
We want to wish the graduates all the best in whatever journey they take in the future. We are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Be safe tonight, and congratulations.
We did it. We made it. The baby wash continues. Laura, you're allowed to have the baby now. This concludes our program for this evening. Be safe out there, enjoy this moment, and have the best time tonight. Good night.
Dear life, I hope you know I've loved you every mile down this road. Had my share of hits and misses. How's it look? I hope you know I've loved you every mile down this road. Had my share of hits and misses, trying to keep between the ditches. Dear life, I hope you know. Dear life, what's your plan? Is where I'm supposed to be, right where I am.